the captain for the day.
Yes, going to Lychee Woo.
It's the captain for the day.
Yes, going to Lychee Woo.
Yo, what's up everyone? Now today's video is actually a bit of a special one. On the last week of Hong Kong, I actually got the opportunity to go back to my dad's village where he grew up. And this village is around about 400 years old. The village Lychee Woo is a Hakka village, often described as the walled village. I'm not going to claim I'm a history expert, but from what I gathered from speaking to the people at the village, there was actually a time where the village was a poor village, and a feng shui master actually suggested building 3 feng shui walls for the village to get rid of like evil spirits and keep the property inside safe. And with the name of the village, I actually asked my dad this to see if it was true, but according to online resources, and by that I mean Wikipedia, the village was known for lychee trees, but my dad said that was bullshit, so I don't know who to believe. But yeah, believe it or not, this is probably like my 4th time visiting the village. I love coming here simply because the air is fresh and it really does humble you. There are actually a lot of people that still live here, and these guys live a really simple life. They get up, do a bit of groceries, they walk the dog, they look after the crops, vegetables, and they go back home, cook dinner, and then they go to sleep, and they look really happy. And bear in mind, these guys have lived an amazingly long life, so they're very much healthy, are in a good mental health state, and it's just incredible to see. This footage here is actually just like I guess like tourist information board. So I learned a lot of things that my dad probably couldn't have told me, but yeah, it was really well made. And my dad was just telling me in particular this clip that one of his friends, it was on one of the boards, and he didn't even know that he could put something together. So hey, he learned something as well. But yeah, as you can imagine, there's not a lot of things to do at the village. There's a lot of things to see, and I actually believe that there was an organization looking to redevelop parts of the village. And my dad was telling me that there's this one house that has been specifically redeveloped for a staycation to allow tourists to stay in the village. So hey, that might be the next video, staying at a 400-year-old village. God, I'm smart. But no, in terms of stories, my dad was actually a bit of a mischievous one, and he got into absolute all sorts. But if you can imagine, it was probably a lot of fun living in the village because everything is close by. You can make friends easy with your neighbors, and it was actually probably a lot of fun just like running about at nighttime, playing football, playing basketball. And bear in mind, my dad is like 59 years old, and he still keeps in touch with his childhood friends, so you can clearly see how close-knitted the village is, and it's just amazing to see.
嗱隻用先用沖涼啊 I love it. Your dad?
Oh, is here?
Yeah. Yeah. He said he likes the water here, but must be here. Well, I don't know, isn't it?
Well,
That was just my dad talking about how my brother-in-law's dad used to shower there. But yeah, we were getting a little bit hungry, so we stopped by one of my dad's friends' place to try these homemade lo bakaos. I hope I'm saying it right, but yeah, it was so good. I could have had like 3 of them, but yeah, she actually sells these around about $5 to $10, which is basically like 50p to £1. That is so cheap, and she sells out all the time, so she out here hustling. But yeah, after food, we continued our walk around the village, and I guess I'll let the rest of the footage speak for itself. But I will be back. Just enjoy it.
You can annoy them.
So it's nearly home time, but of course, we gotta stop by the homemade ice cream store. This place has so many unique flavors, and if I remember correctly, my one actually had curry powder in it. And at first I was a little bit confused, but believe it or not, it was actually really nice and soothing. So when I come back here next time, I'm definitely getting that again. But yeah, this is the end of the video. You know, I really hope you guys enjoyed my vlogs at Hong Kong, because I enjoyed filming it. And if you did enjoy the video, please consider liking, subscribing, and I want to know, where would you guys like to see me next? Leave some suggestions in the comments. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.